Do you feel like your marketing is all over the place? Do you feel like it's hard for you to articulate to people what you actually do and how you actually help them? And do you feel like it's not really giving you the enjoyment and satisfaction it used to do when you're working with clients? Most likely these are problems of you not niching down enough. And today I want to share with you my 3 best tips for how to know if it is time to actually niche down. The first of these tips is to look at the clientele you're having. Do you feel the same enjoyment, the same satisfaction working with the clients you work with? Or do you offer such a wide variety of services or such a wide variety of different coaching sessions or different types of meetings that it feels scattered and not really serving people at the deepest level? That is definitely one of the most clear signs that you might need to niche down. The second sign might be if you're actually having a hard time describing to people in 30 seconds or less what you're doing. If you can tell me right now, like that, what you're doing, and explain to me how that makes sense, you might have a good niche. But the reality is most people can't. Most people struggle, most people expand on this, and it takes 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes to explain what you're doing, and you get caught in the idea of explaining how certain mechanisms or certain deliverables work in your business rather than actually showing the outcome. The third and final sign that you're most definitely looking to niche down is that your marketing is ineffective. If we're putting a message out to the world and no one is really responding to it, no one is really like, getting into it and calling or reaching out directly to us, that's a sign that we're too broad and too much of a generalist and too little of a specialist to be super interesting to people. These are problems for us as coaches, especially in the health and wellness industry when there's so much. Especially in the health and wellness industry when there's so many people doing similar things to what we're doing. We have to be able to stand out and make sure that what we talk about is interesting and on point to people. If we don't get the chance to help people. We don't get a chance to have the impact we know we can. And if we don't have the impact we want to have, there's a high probability that it's starting to get to our minds. And that we start to feel like we're not good enough, or that we're not doing a good enough job, or we might be looking on our wallet or on our bank account and see that it's not as full as we want it to be. All of these things can be changed, and all of these things can be dealt with. Most of the problems I described today is a direct correlation with you being too broad in your offer. If you're offering sessions, if you're selling time still, that is a bad idea. And if you want to look at how to transition away from having that time for money kind of model in your business and want to change that into something that actually works, that is interesting and scalable, and that frees up your time, selling outcomes is much better. And if you want help to actually get into the model and understand how it works, feel free to download our free guide and course. I'll share the link in the bio somewhere or at the screen somewhere here. In that ebook, I'll walk you through exactly how to do that. And in the course section as well, I'll walk you through some of the more intricate details to help you figure this out. Because the reality is, you need to be paid your worth and you need to be positioned as the specialist and the expert you are. If you're not, you're wasting your time and you're burning your energy really without having the impact you know deep down you should have. So if that's the case, go pick up the book. And if this video was helpful to you, remember to like it, comment and share it to someone who might see the value that you saw in it. It helps me spread the word and it helps me help and serve even more people. Wish you all the best and have a fantastic day. Take care now.